Tori Roloff wasn't trying to break the internet. In fact, all she'd wanted was a quiet Saturday morning. The kids were happily playing in the yard, Jackson digging holes like he was on a mission to find dinosaur bones, Lila collecting every flower she could reach with those chubby fingers, and baby Joja wobbling between the patio furniture like a freshly hatched duckling. The Oregon sky was unusually generous that morning, wide, soft, and blue, with just a hint of September Christmas in the breeze. Tori, barefoot with a camera in hand and a coffee that had gone cold hours ago, watched it all from her perch on the back steps. She couldn't help herself. Another shot of Lila squinting toward the sky, her pink bow nearly falling off. Jackson holding Joja's hand while pointing at a beetle. "That's a dung beetle, Mommy. It eats poop." Tori laughed, nearly dropping the camera. "Thanks for that educational gem, buddy." Later, while the kids napped and Zach tinkered with the vegetable bed he swore he'd get right this season for real, she sat cross-legged on the living room rug, scrolling through the photos. She didn't even open Lightroom. They were too raw, too real, too perfect. So she posted them, 9 shots in a clean carousel on Instagram. No filters, no edits. Just life. Caption: "Some moments feel like God just paused time and said, 'Here, this is what joy looks like.'" She hit post and put her phone face down, not thinking twice about it. But the internet was already losing its mind. By the time she got around to checking her phone after dinner, the post had over 118,000 likes. The comments were pouring in faster than she could read them. Jackson's smile is Evie irritating. Lila looks like a little angel in that second pic. I can't. Who gave Joja permission to be, yes, cute? One commenter wrote, "This is the kind of content that makes the world feel okay again." Tori stared at that one for a long time. She hadn't planned to change anyone's day with a few snapshots from the yard. But something about the realness, Lila's grass-stained knees, Jackson's missing tooth, Joja's drooly grin had hit people where they lived, deep in their hearts. In that soft, nostalgic part that remembers family picnics and sticky fingers and backyard adventures with siblings who doubled as best friends. It didn't take long before the post started trending. Thames reposted it with the headline, "Tori Roloff wins Instagram with cutest family pics of the year." Even people ran a snippet under their Sweet Moments column, calling the photos an antidote to internet fatigue. Zach only found out because Matt texted him, "Your wife just broke People Mag. Good luck topping that." That night, after the kids were in bed and the dishwasher hummed in the background, Tori curled up beside Zach on the couch. He was half watching a rerun of The Office, but mostly scrolling through the flood of tags and shares. "You realize you're now officially the internet's mom of the year," he teased. Tori groaned. "It's just a few photos." "What is happening?" He chuckled. "I think people needed it. That's all. A little window into something honest." She looked down at her phone, where a message request had come in from a young mom in Iowa. It read, "Hi Tori, I know you don't know me, but I've been going through postpartum depression, and today was a really hard one. I saw your post while nursing my daughter and I just cried. Happy tears. Thank you for reminding me that there are beautiful moments even on messy days." Tori swallowed hard. She turned to Zach. "Maybe we're not supposed to post just for us anymore." He put an arm around her. "Post what's real. That's always enough." Over the next week, #RoloffLove began trending regularly. Fans started sending in their own sweet family photos using the tag, picnics in the park, giggling toddlers in high chairs, messy family dinners where spaghetti clung to walls and smiles were toothy and unfiltered. It became a quiet movement, a rebellion against perfectly curated feeds. Instagram's algorithm even picked up on it and created a Moments of Joy highlight reel on the Explore page. Tori was invited onto Good Morning America for a short segment titled "The Power of Real Joy," where she humbly talked about how a few candid photos unexpectedly created a ripple effect across social media. She wore a simple cardigan, styled her hair into a soft braid, and held a printed copy of the photo of Jackson helping Joja walk. "He was only trying to show him a worm," she laughed on air, "but I guess people saw something deeper in it." Weeks later, the family was at Roloff Farms preparing for pumpkin season. The kids were bundled in flannel, cider was being poured into thermoses, and the smell of hay bales filled the air. As they set up the corn maze signs, a young mom with 2 kids approached Tori.